Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mumble. I'm here to finally give you a weekly checklist of everything that is going to be leaving this week and should be coming on Tuesday. If you have been to my channel before, be sure to leave a like or a comment below. And if you are new to the channel, by all means, subscribe and hit that little notification bell. It helps me out a lot. I am hoping to finally become monetized this year. I know it's a little bit late, and I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but we should be able to manage together. So we'll start with the things that are leaving this week in terms of treasure scratch, well, all the AC scratches in general. So we're going to be losing our revival scratch this week, and we're also going to be losing our Type 1 and Type 2 memories. So the revival, if you've got any select tickets or you wanted to pull on it, Um, you've still got a couple of days after, like even after this video has been uploaded. Uh, the voice revival was everything that was in English, and then the Type 1 and Type 2 were both in Japanese, regardless of what language settings you have added. Not only that, we are also losing the Quaint Ensemble 26. These had some rather nice looks. I mean, I don't pull on these anymore, so if I want anything, I'm going to be buying them off for other players, which unfortunately Oop, yeah, I mean, there was a couple of spicy innowares for this, and a couple of idle emotes as well. Other things we are going to be losing is um, we won't be able to earn any more treasure scratch tickets, but we still will have one more week to cash them in. So don't worry about that. So if you've stuck them all up just to get the like the last pulls, I mean, I've been going through this rather hard. Um, so make sure you at least try and get the 100 pulls. No, sorry, 130 pulls. Sorry, because that would make life a whole lot easier. I mean, this camo is actually really nice. Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's a really nice sort of uh, camo there. Looks a little bit like Luther, actually, a little homage to him. But yes, we will no longer be able to gain any treasure collection tickets, but we'll still be able to cash them in. So we still have like another week before we lose this. Uh, the thankful anniversary ticket version, that is fine. We're keeping that still. Got another couple of weeks for that. And the other two you don't have to, well, the other three you don't have to worry about because they're never leaving. And I'll move on to the next section where we are covering everything that is coming this week. So everything that is coming this week is, I mean, I'm turning to my laptop for this. Um, we will be starting the Halfa's Super Origin Festival 5th anniversary. So far we've been building up to it. Apparently there's going to be a new armor. Now, this Evalto armor, I'm not sure if it's going to be the next stage up from what we already have, with like in terms of the Forsha and the Belfez, or if this is a new sort of like larval stage armor that we have to upgrade again. I'm not sure what this armor is. It's a bit weird how we've already upgraded to a 14-star armor, and then we're about to get a new one anyway that is a 14-star. But my gut is telling me, I could be wrong, and you can call me out on the comment section later, that this armor, I personally think this is a new armor we have to build, which, that means Sega's dropping the ball, in my opinion. If it is an upgrade to what we already have, then I won't mind that. Further down, we've also got Return of the Omen of the Planet Breaker version 2. So this is the malignant version of Solus that you can fight as a 4-man team in Retem. Even though it's not a weekly anymore, you can still do it as like a nice little challenge. We also got the Super Box reward as well. So the reward box is coming back. That is nice to hear. So I'm guessing we're gonna have like a little sort of mag version of Nadra and possibly some other goodies, such as I don't know, a special ticket, or more tickets, maybe some Big Bang Silvers stuff, and then we finally get our treasure shop thing where we can get Spradio weapons, Forcia armor, and the upgrade materials for both items. This is great, in my opinion. We will have obviously our nice little decorations, our rappies. Here we are. And our big boy that we get our beta reactors from, they're always nice. He's got a little purple crown now. Our navigator will be sporting some form-fitted hooded dress. This is from the current scratch that we have right now. So they've dropped that a bit early. And then obviously we've got the seasonal point shop. So this is great to get like some additional alpha reactors and some SG, some special scratch tickets, and some various motions and, you know, shit to upgrade our equipment. Obviously we're going to have uh, a seasonal special scratch, so we'll be able to get camos and various other things, and it's like additional sort of goodies. Not only that, our limited time quest that we currently run may be leaving. I'm not going to confirm that or deny it. Probably is going to leave to make way for the limited time quest drill, flaming wave dash. So we're going to be on we're going to be on hoverboards for this, and then we're going to be fighting shit, you know, here, there, and everywhere. So make sure you make good use of the blaster sign, which allows you to use your photon blast and your comfort lilies. Just like, you know, if you're fighting in the lava, this heals you rather than taking damage. Make sure, rather than just wailing on the enemies, use the mechanics. It makes the game so much easier, and you'll have much faster runs, and it won't be as soul crushing. And this limited time quest also does involve the new High Walloon. So Walloon is a boss that we quite regularly face, like in our dex based farms. This is like a sort of a high version of it, so watch out. He's going to have some spicy attacks. He's probably going to be faster. So, and probably a couple of unblockables. So be wary unless you want to, unless you prefer having your face down and ass in the air. Other updates, they'll add some like limited time tasks and titles as well, so make sure you get those done for some extra SG. We'll go into the return of Solus, like the Malignant Solus. Now he's got some nice, tasty sort of mechanics. Um, this will be running from like this is in my time zone, so from the 22nd for me all the way until the 5th of May, so that's roughly a month. Um, all urgent quests in return will be soulless, and he will have the latest loot drop pool. So this will be your 14-star weapons, probably your legend fours as well. So you can get your Arch series from here. You'll get your Spradios from here. You may get a legendary 4 series that I personally haven't chased. I prefer my upgradable weapons these days. Yep. So this is a new armor. It, why Sega? So this starts with 8.2 potency. That is 0.7 higher than what we already have. So in terms of your overall stats at the end, you're looking at roughly a 3% increase per each one that you upgrade if you are running with the Belfez now. Um, so overall, that will probably be another 9% if you manage to have enough shit to, you know, do all that and the other. On top of that, so this is where things get spicy as well. So we get the Luzant Scepter, which I'm guessing is from the urgent quest that is coming. Yes, so I've just read it down here. These are like the Magis type. So now you get more of a choice. So it also means that for all your Bandak users, you will be able to, you know, use a Bandak again. because this is basically same potency, different utility stats. So it may have more HP or more photon points. New cards added to Line Strike. That is fantastic for those of you that actually partake in it. Personally, I do not give a flying rat's ass. Then we got other updates as well. So, they're just going to be adding, like, we'll be able to get some music discs so that will be played in the background of Line Strike, I'm guessing. Plus Idola themed sleeves and playmats. So this will be like, once again, some more cosmetic stuff for Line Strike. Like I said, this personally doesn't interest me. I will play it occasionally, but to be honest, I'm not a Line Strike player. If I want to play a card game, I will go and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which, I'm pretty evil on. Uh, so we also have another AC scratch coming. Thank you, Sega. Yet another week where we gain another AC scratch. We should calm down with this. So obviously, we got some rather tasty stuff here. So we got an emote here for Weaponoid 11. It probably doesn't look great on my screen. Some, I'm guessing that is an idol. Nope. Yep, idle rappies. So you get to dance in the center of a circle of rappies. I might actually have to shoot for that because I'm a big fan of having, rappy related things. And I shall leave that there. I mean, on the 28th, we'll be getting, and the following week, we'll be having a solo version of the Flaming Wave. So on the 21st, 22nd, depending on where you are in the world, you'll get the Flaming Wave dash. And then the following week, we'll have a solo version, which I will mention here. Um, the solo versions of a limited time quest do not count for the daily. So if you're just going to keep running this, get the daily version out of the way where you have to matchmake with other people or as a group. And then if you plan on getting more and more from it, do the solo version afterwards. There will be an Arcs record challenge for this. So, for those of you on ship 3, you may see me up there on those leaderboards. So keep an eye out for your favorite Mumble. And, this will be entertaining. There'll be other updates, yeah. So there will be new title tasks, but by all of that, we'll just scroll back up here. I mean, we've got some back to the AC scratch. I'm not a big fan of this look. I might skip on the cosmetics. Obviously, there's going to be a nice little dress here, which is a lot tame. And then I know for all you gooners out here, you're going to be surcharging the ever living hell out of this one because I know you guys. You we know a lot of us know people will they'll undercut on this like hell. So for all you free to play people, just wait a week when this AC drops. Wait a week, and then the prices will come down. You can expect this baseware to be at least 15, 20 million Meseta on ship 3, probably around the same sort of prices on ship 1, 2, and 4. So if you're going to get saving, I would start doing it now. Take advantage of the current limited time quest where, we can get a giant rappy at the end sometimes. Get those beta reactors saved up and converted. Hopefully you guys took in a lot from that. I know it sounded a little bit rushed, but I was actually just doing it in the moment. I was actually reading this as, I was giving you this video. But feel free to, once again, subscribe or share this video. Leave a comment down below and don't forget to tick that little notification bell. This is my first time doing a sort of a weekly update video in such a long time, probably over a year. And I hope to see you again. Bye.